All right. All right. Hey, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Trading Bitcoin with your host, Tone Vays. Coming to you live from the St. Louis International Airport. And for some reason, my camera likes to shut off all by itself, which is the next time it shuts off in about 3 seconds. We're going to go straight to the charts. And I am on my way to the tri-state area in order to head off to PorkFest now that I am done with the Miner Summit here at Lake of the Ozarks. And just on cue, my camera for some reason is shutting off. Let's go to the charts. The financial summit in Dubai is open for registrations. I expect this event to sell out at any price because this is a really, really good event. And the starting rate of 9,000 is barely break even for us. So this will not last long because we will be raising that rate. Dubai is expensive. All right, guys, let's go to the charts. So here we are on the weekly chart of Bitcoin, of course. And oh, private sessions this week. Yes, tomorrow. Forgot to mention that. Private Q&A tomorrow because I'll be working from a more normal workstation than at random conferences. So we are coming off a weekly MRI buy. Today's Thursday. The current weekly candle is more than 1 week in. We have pulled back where it's a break-even candle, and therefore nothing is really too interesting in this chart right now. We will continue to stay neutral on the weekly chart. I can make the argument that this is a bullish indication based on the MRI and based on this candle, but based on the position of the moving averages and based on the price being so far below the consolidation at the top, this is more of a neutral look with your oscillators not yet in bullish positions. The daily chart is on a daily MRI sell. You have had your warning on yesterday's candle that you need to be careful with the bullishness in the market. I remained cautious with the bullishness of the market. I did not scream buy at the break of the prior swing high that I normally would for two reasons. One, we were close to an MRI sell, and we were close to the def cross. Now, a very good question came up the other day in one of my Telegram channels where someone said, what do you consider the vicinity of the def cross? And unfortunately, this candle here came up just shy as what I would consider the vicinity of the def cross. There is really no standard textbook definition of vicinity of the def cross. I don't even know any other trader that refers to the term vicinity of the def cross besides myself. And for me, the vicinity of the def cross would have literally been this circle. So if today the price of Bitcoin was at the high that it was 2 days ago, I would consider that the vicinity of the def cross. But because the high took place 2 days ago and not today, I feel that we came up just shy of the vicinity of the def cross. So it would have been a no-brainer, take profit or even a short trade had the price of Bitcoin on today's candle was trading above $42,000. But we're not trading above $42,000. We're trading at $38,500, which means that if you have not taken profit back here, I would not be taking profit right now. Because I can also draw a nice upwards trend line. So I would not panic quite yet. I would actually make this trend line as lenient as possible to give myself an extra day of wiggle room here because of this MRI sell. I can certainly see price pulling back to the $37,000 area, but I still feel that we have enough bullish momentum to take us into these moving averages. But 3 days from now, the 50 period moving average is going to be significantly lower than the 200 period moving average. So we can rally only into it. And to complicate things even further, if we wait another week, that 50 period moving average would be at the vicinity of yet the next swing high, which if we do rally into the 50 period moving average, we'll create a double top scenario. And you guys know how much I hate double tops as reversal patterns, and I would anticipate more upside. So right now, this is a complete no trade zone. We have a no trade zone on a weekly chart. We have a no trade zone on a daily chart. I would not touch Bitcoin right now to the upside. And at this point, I would have to wait until we break both moving averages before I would enter a bullish trade on Bitcoin. And while at the same time, the break of these two bullish averages cannot come on the back end of the MRI. So that means if we turn around tomorrow and we start to go up and we break this blue line on the back end, like a 7 or an 8 within the MRI count, I would be very cautious at entering that trade at the blue line. So this is where you start to realize that trading is complicated. And sometimes it depends on your style of trading. My style of trading is swing trading using daily and weekly charts. And there are times where I have absolutely no trade for weeks, if not months. This is where being a trader of one asset based on that trading style is a horrible way to make money. Because if the only thing I trade is Bitcoin on the daily and weekly charts, and my charts are telling me not to enter a trade for 3 months, I just sit there and watch movies, right? Like, what the hell do I do? This is why I used to trade mostly the NASDAQ 100 stocks before Bitcoin came along, because in the NASDAQ 100 stocks, there is always a trade somewhere. I may, Amazon might be my favorite stock to trade, but if Amazon is in a 3-month, charts are not giving me a trade, I will go and trade, Netflix or Apple or whatever else there is. So no trade on the weekly and daily scale, so we wait. Now we go to the short-term chart. Whoa, what the hell just happened? Whoa. Is my daily chart not updating? How come my daily chart, the price is stuck at 38,000, but the 4-hour chart, the price is down to 37? I don't think the price is updating on my daily chart. I'm going to refresh this, but when this happens, usually the chart starts hanging and it doesn't load, and I have to restart my computer. I don't know if that's a trading view issue or a cached memory issue or what, but see, yeah, I expected this. Like, we won't see the daily chart the rest of the day, but we are literally dropping right now as we speak. Let's go to the 1-hour chart. The 1-hour chart broke down. I wish I saw this earlier. It's a very textbook breakdown. You can see the break. Oh, look at that. 1-hour MRI top earlier this morning at 6 a.m. New York time. My computer is always on New York time, no matter where I am in the morning. And so right there's your breakdown. I'm not surprised at the big crash. Now the MRI low, the MRI buy is going to show up in about 2.5 hours, and we are sitting at a moving average. But based on breakdowns and breakouts, this is the time to get out or the potential time to short. And what a beautiful top call early this morning on the 1-hour MRI. Those interested in the MRI, please go to tonevays.com, products and services, in the indicator section, and you get this page. Please read every single syllable on this page before requesting access to the MRI. It has a one-time payment, one-time lifetime fee for access. Others looking to learn how to trade, I have a series of educational videos, a lot cheaper if you buy them together. And those that are just starting out and are looking for a free section, please check out the Learn Trading section, which is completely free. Here's my upcoming calendar. I'm leaving the Miner Summit now. Next, I am off to Pork Fest in New Hampshire. I believe the event is sold out. Maybe you can sleep on the grass. It does take place in a campground, and I think all the camping spots are sold out. Um, and the following month, I am going to go back to learn more about mining in Miami, Miami 20th to 21st at Mining Disrupt. So I will be, I'll probably be in Miami a lot earlier than that. But I mean, who wants to stay in the communist states of New York or California or Illinois or anywhere else that felt that your business was not essential to your life and income? So I have no interest in spending any time in New York or California ever again. Basically, can't wait till those communists are voted out. Okay, yeah, the daily chart is not going to load. I don't know why TradingView always does that to me. There's nothing I can do. I have to restart my machine. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it's a TradingView problem or not. Anyway, GBTC is back below my line. I did not go in to buy more above this line because of the concerns of the Def Cross and the MRI top. Bitcoin dominance is on an MRI top. So hello, shitcoins. I am a technical trader nonetheless. And shitcoins could rally here. Gold is taking a big dump right now. I would be out of gold. I've been bullish on gold this entire year pretty much. And I still feel this is the low for the year in gold. This is a huge drop. Probably all happened today. I don't know why this happened because I think TradingView is not working for me right now. I'm on a public Wi-Fi at the airport, so I can try switching to my mobile hotspot, but unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to switch charts. Oil, I warned you. I warned everyone, get out at the MRI top. I warned everyone, and there you go. There's a big drop in oil right off the MRI daily top. I called it absolutely perfectly. I didn't call it. The MRI called it. We're down 4.5%. Beautiful call. Oil is 100 to 1 leveraged instrument. So that was a good trade if you did it. I want to see the weekly chart. The weekly chart, but if I try to switch, it's going to lock up my trading view as well. And I mean, I don't know why the markets are dropping right now. Like literally everything is dropping right now. I don't know why. If you guys know why, commodities are done after the Fed announcement. Well, what did they announce? Did the Fed have an announcement just now? Bitcoin motorist. What's going on here? That's a good question. I don't know how to vote them out if they're going to cheat and control the voting machines. That's a good question. It's a very good question. Someone's got to have the balls to arrest some people, and maybe then we'll have an honest election. Oh, okay. I'm not the only one having trading view issues. That's good. That's good to know. All right. Well, S&P seems to be doing okay for now. I like this breakout on the S&P, but look, the MRI top yesterday took it out. And this is where you got to be careful. You got to time your breakout along with the MRI. It's a good tool for breakouts. So the next time we break out above this area, I would be very interested in the S&P long. I still think the S&P is going to break out, but I have no idea what the Fed announced. There's one stock I want to take a look at. Someone asked me to look at Micron Technology because we're on a weekly MRI buy, but the daily isn't there much. I want to switch to the weekly, but I think it didn't freeze. Right. So here's an MRI buy, but it's at consolidation at the low. I would not buy this MRI buy because if we break below this line, I see a big drop in price for Micron. So I would not rush into this bullish trade. On the flip side, if we start rallying above the prior closing prices, I would then consider this a nice buying opportunity to new all-time highs. So someone asked me, how do you trade this MRI buy? That's how I would trade it. And right now it's in a no trade to me. If this MRI buy took place somewhere around $70, I would consider buying it. However, earnings is coming, and I would be very, very cautious in buying anything right before earnings. Mempool is empty, free transactions. Go for it, have fun. I already mentioned the financial summit in Dubai. We have about 8 tickets left, or something like that, at the early bird price of a very modestly priced $9,000 event. If you think this is expensive, this event is not for you. I apologize that this event is not for you if $9,000 is too much. But the majority of this $9,000 is spent on you. So this is absolutely almost no profit to me whatsoever, maybe a cup of coffee, which is why prices will rise after about 8 tickets, because these things are not easy to organize. Please read the website if you are a successful trader or a fund or a high net worth individual. This is where you want to come and network. Other than that, this weekend, I will get to work on understanding Bitcoin, which I want to bring to Dubai. If we bring this to Dubai, it will take place in October, and hopefully in a week or two, we can announce it because October is coming. Adam Back, Giacomo Zucco. Well, Giacomo will be there. I'm trying to make sure Adam Back's there as well, but COVID makes things very, very hard. And Unconfiscatable will be coming back to Las Vegas in March. We will have more updates on that in the near future. Okay, I think that is it for me, guys. I can glance at your live stream, but I can't pull up any charts because TradingView is a little buggy right now. Tone, NVIDIA, look at it. I can try and look at NVIDIA, but I can't guarantee that I will be able to pull up NVIDIA. Oh, I pulled it up. Well, NVIDIA is certainly bullish, and it's probably all the graphics cards. Everyone's mining the shitcoins. That's the weekly chart. The weekly chart's very bullish. This thing can go all the way to $1,000. We have a huge breakout after a full year of consolidating. Nice breakout. MRI is in the middle of its count. Looks very, very good. The daily chart is on a breakout as well. And yes, it's an extension C, but it's a very bullish candle. I would stay long NVIDIA until an MRI top comes next week. Don't check the dollar. All right, we'll check the dollar, and then we will be calling it a day. So the dollar is shooting to the moon. I am, of course, not as bullish on the dollar due to the collapsing confidence in the US elections. And the dollar did have a weekly MRI buy, so I'm not surprised that we're still rising. Now, I am looking for a 1 to 4 candle correction in the dollar to the upside. I don't like this double bottom. I am overall more bearish the dollar than bullish the dollar. And my mind will be changed if the value of the dollar goes above the prior swing high. But if it does go above the prior swing high, we will be close to the resistance on the MRI, but that resistance isn't as strong as the breaking of the prior swing high. So the last time we had an MRI buy on the dollar, it rallied well. It then hit an MRI sell. I am still looking for a 1 to 4 week correction to the upside, and then probably more downside. So we will see what happens. Of course, when the dollar rallies, things like gold and other assets priced in dollars will certainly drop a little bit. My audio is not as clear as loud. Shit, I should have checked my audio. Yeah. No, my audio should be fine. Audio should be fine. I have the microphone right next to me. Fed's going to increase the rate. That's interesting. All right. That's it for me, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I will try to turn the camera on for a minute. Thank you all for watching, guys. And I will see you all on the next one. My flight should be boarding in about an hour, and maybe I'll finally get a little bit of work done. Lake of the Ozarks, really cool, actually. It was kind of warm, really hot there, but cool spot. Bye, guys. Met some cool people, too. Learning about mining. I moderated a mining panel there. I got to release the video. After tomorrow's price stream, there'll be a Q&A. I also got to get Jimmy and Bitcoin Mechanic together for a new stream. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Tomorrow, I'm supposed to have Four Flies on the show. Another YouTuber, trading YouTuber. I'm supposed to do a show with him tomorrow, so I got to coordinate that one. If not, we'll do it this